Hello, the world. Squirrels here, and happy hump day. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day and a great week so far. I am excited to finally get to the end of this game. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. It will almost inevitably be this week, though. I did some leveling up off stream last night. I only got like 1 or 2 levels though, so in comparison to yesterday, you might only see like minimal difference. But that 1 level maybe that I got is will be, I think, where we're just gonna have to be before we continue on. But again, hopefully everyone's having a great week so far, a great day so far this hump day. It is, if you're in the United States, it is a day before the holiday weekend. It's a day before Thanksgiving. And most of you out there in the U.S. have not just Thanksgiving off, but also have Black Friday off the day after Thanksgiving. I'm excited for a few different Black Friday deals. I know several of you guys are probably as well. Typically, I don't go Black Friday shopping, but yeah. I don't know. I might make an exception. I don't know. We might see what deals are available online. I know that GameStop has a pretty sweet deal on a PS4 if anyone out there other than me hasn't actually gotten a PS4 yet. I think it's like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and one other game. That's a good one. I just don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Maybe Spider-Man. And the PS4 with a terabyte drive for $199 USD. So yeah, pretty sweet deal. Granted, they did finally announce PS5 coming out next year, so it only makes sense that they would lower the price of the PS4. But I'm like already a year almost behind on Kingdom Hearts 3, first off, and in February, Marchish, Final Fantasy VII, the remake comes out, so I got a few games that I gotta catch up on, and this would be the first console game I would have ever bought for myself for gaming. Now, granted, we do have a Switch in the house, and I do plan on getting Pokemon Sword here shortly, even if it's not until Christmas. I plan on getting it shortly, and we'll be playing that as well. But I've got to remedy my lack of a capture card situation, because I had an Elgato HD60, but I loaned that out, and I could ask for it back, but it does also have the latency on it, like a 3 to 5 second latency that I really do not like to deal with. So I'd prefer to get an internal desktop graphics card. Elgato makes that 4K one. I don't think I need the 4K one. It's only like another $50 compared to the price of the regular 1080 one, but ultimately I don't see myself streaming in 4K anytime soon, so I think we'll stick to the 1080 one, but alas, I have to actually get it. So that on top of getting the PS4, on top of getting Pokemon Sword and Shield, like there's just too many costs to factor in at this moment, especially right before Christmas. So I don't foresee that happening before the new year, unfortunately. So one thing at a time, one thing at a time. But I digress, folks. I digress. The Golden Acorn for this week, it's new for those of you that have missed it the last couple days. It comes from a retired U.S. Army CSM, that is a Command Sergeant Major, who is remaining anonymous, but someone that I know knows this person personally, but they used to say to them when they were part of their platoon, PT being physical training may not be the best thing you can do today, but it is the best thing you can do every day. Physical training may not be the best thing you can do today, but it is the best thing you can do every day. Folks, we're not just talking about PT here. We're talking about every single thing that should become habitual. We're talking about good habits. We're talking about things that, as a one-off circumstance, may not amount to a whole lot in your life, but repeat occurrences of the same thing over and over and over again will ultimately result in good yield at some point. So whether this is physical training, maybe you're trying to exercise, maybe you're trying to do some cardio. A one-off occurrence of going to the gym is not going to show you results in your body that you're looking for. But if you repeatedly go on a regular cadence, then eventually you will see those results, right? Eating healthy today is not going to make you lose weight. Eating healthy every day is going to make you lose weight. Reading a single book, now it could be a fantastic book or it could be not so fantastic of a book, but reading a single book in a single week may or may not be the best thing you do that week. But if you read a new book every single week, like so many of the great minds of history have done, that will have a tremendous impact on your life. So I don't know what kinds of goals you guys are trying to accomplish in your life and what kinds of habits you foresee will get you to those end goals. Just know that a good habit isn't formed in a day, right? It's something that needs to be repeated action at a regular cadence over X amount of time. Yeah. Hopefully that can encourage you guys today and this week as the Golden Acorn. I've already got a Golden Acorn prepped for next week, so stay tuned for that, folks. Let's talk about StreamCrux for a second here. StreamCrux has been doing some fantastic updates lately. I am hopefully going to talk about a different platform here soon, but I don't want to jump the gun. So we're talking about StreamCrux right now. They are not competing platforms, by the way. I realized that was confusing when I said that. I was just mentioning that there might be another platform coming to my spiel here in the coming weeks. But StreamCrux, alas. StreamCrux, great platform for viewers finding new streamers right up their alley, based not just on the games they play, but on the personalities that they have. A viewer can go to StreamCrux and upvote a channel to get that channel more visibility amongst the platform's viewership, but they can also assign personality attributes, personality traits to those same streamers. Do check out StreamCrux. It's a fantastic place. Don't just upvote my channel, upvote all of your favorite channels. You can upvote any and every single channel you want to upvote up to 3 times in a 24-hour period. And you can follow all your favorite streamers to make that an easier task. In fact, I haven't done that yet this morning, now that we're talking about it. So I'm going to head over to StreamCrux right now. Hit up my follow list. And it only takes a few seconds. I have a lot of people on my following list. But if I just kind of talk through it, then it literally will take less than probably 20 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. So if you've only got a handful of streamers that you follow, then this certainly is not going to be an incredibly long, meticulous task for you, or tedious task for you. And I'm nearing the latter end of my follow list now. And there we go. Done. Bam. Let me just look here. I'm a little curious. Oh, never mind. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much to everyone that's been regularly upvoting. You guys are fantastic. Love you guys. Beautiful. All right. So, with that, let's get into this game. Let's change gears here like that. Okay, so we are continuing. Hang on a sec. There we go. We are going to go to Quamdar. I mean, we could level up a bit more. Skwirls is a few fights away from 13. Yeah, actually, that might be worth it. Percy's only a few fights away from 8. And then I think those are the only two I would really want to wait on. So let's do that. Let's do a little bit more leveling up real quick. It'll just be like a handful of fights to get at least Skwirls and Percy up one more level, unless I keep running into fights like this, where there's only one enemy. Come on. There we go. That's going to be better. All right, let's attack the Necromancer. And then do magic. Of course they're going to heal themselves. They're dumb. Beautiful. Nice, and like none of my guys got attacked. That's awesome. 1500, okay. So just a few more fights of those and we should be in good shape. It won't take us long. Nice, especially if we have fights like this. Okay. Yeah, we'll just attack that Necro. Maybe we'll do a... No, we're not going to do any preemptive stuff. The enemies still like to attack Percy since he's so low level. It's annoying. Every time. Fire Drake? What? I haven't seen that spell in a long time. Every time, man. Nice. 1800. Alright, let's do a heal from Annie. Which really only affects... Oh, no, it affected like 3 of us. Okay. Boring fight. I love how Taunt is basically just a giant orange-yellow Kirby. He's a giant Kirby that's not pink. And let's do a heal. On Percy. That'll work. Okay. Nice. 5 enemies. Okay. Alright, we're going to attack the red dragons in the back. She's going to do a proactive heal, and Taunt will do the magics. Nice. Dang. doubling up on the counterattack, on the power counterattacks at that. Oh, and see, every time, if they're attacking a single target, they're going to attack Percy. Never fails. I don't understand. Like, the AI is rigged that way. Like, that seems like a very unfair AI. Like, how would the AI know that he's my lowest level? That's not fair. Every time. Every stinking time. And it's not like I can complain about the AI and check, like in online forums, because there are no online forums that really talk about this game. Out of all the retro JRPGs that exist... wow, 2,600 experience points. That's insane. Yeah, Skwirls level 13. Of all of the retro JRPGs that exist, this one is not one that has gone down well in history. Just because I love it doesn't mean anybody else does. Yeah, Percy's a couple fights away from 8. Alright, and then that'll probably be it. By the time he's at 8, though, Samson will be only a few thousand away from 13. We'll see where we're at. Once Percy gets to 8, we'll see where we're at. See, now they're suddenly not attacking Percy, which is weird. Alright. Sorry, had a message, had a text. Alright, let's see. What's Annie at? Let's do a small heal rain. Yeah, okay. There we go. This looks like a good one. Oh, come on. Okay. So they attacked Samson. They're attacking everybody. Nice. Oh. See, so now nobody's attacking Percy, but I don't know. I always felt like it always seems like they're attacking the lowest level between Laurel and now Percy. But maybe the AI isn't that obvious. Maybe they're just really good at attacking same targets. I don't know. Or maybe it's based on current lowest health. And since Samson was already kind of low on health, he was the target. I wonder if that's it. Because right now, with all of them healed up, Percy is the lowest health. I'm going to have to test that theory a little further. If I made, like, Taunt the lowest health person, I wonder if they would all target Taunt more. Because now I'm expecting them to target Percy, basically. Titan targets everybody, so... But Percy should still be the lowest after this. Yep. Oh, he called somebody. Awesome. Yeah, man, take him out. $1,400. Should only need like 2 or 3 more fights, maybe. And Percy will level up. Well, not fights like this. Yep, attack Percy, because he's the lowest, probably. Yep. And now the oh, nice, Vital Recover. And now the next lowest is Taunt. No, actually, Percy's the lowest still, because he recovered. There we go, Percy's level 8. Alright, we'll go back and heal. Let's take a look at the stats for everybody. Yeah, see, Samson's only now like a few fights away from 13. And Annie's only a few fights from 13 now. So it's almost like, I guess I should probably just get them to 13. But then here's the thing, once Annie gets to 13, then Taunt will be almost 14. He's not going to be almost 14, though. I think that might be the last one at that point. I don't know. See, but now I really feel like I should just get Annie to 13. Or Samson at least to 13. But Samson and Annie are only 2,000 experience points apart. So if I wait to get Samson to 13, then Annie will surely be at 13. I mean, it doesn't make sense for me to wait. It makes sense for me to just do it now. Not with fights like that, it's not going to happen. Hang on a second. Curious. I'm looking at, I was just looking on, like, Discord, and I realized, like, Discord doesn't say that I'm actually streaming, which is kind of weird. Don't you think? I think it's kind of weird. Let's see here. Where is connections? Aha! Maybe that's why. I think I know why now. Because my Twitch account was wrong. My Twitch account was still the old name. There we go. There we go. I wonder if that's going to help now better. Yeah. Let's see. And we go here, and we do this, and blah. I don't know. I don't know. Still doesn't say I'm streaming, which is kind of annoying. But maybe it'll take a hot minute. I don't know. Anyway. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, that's still weird. I also think it's weird that this game didn't decide to put a loop. Like, make their background music for when you win a fight on a loop of some kind. So it just goes silent if you sit there for a little while. Because the music ends. So right now, Percy's the lowest, so I think that must be it. That has to be it, that they're targeting the lowest health person. Yep. Yep, because then they targeted Samson. Huh. Interesting. Right now, the lowest health person would still be Samson, so... Dang it, I was hoping Percy would have healed by then. Yep, so Samson's still the one that gets attacked. Alright, I think I'm onto a new theory that seems to be more accurate so far. So now the lowest person is still technically Samson right now. I think I need to go heal first. So close, Samson. Let's just go heal real quick first. Now let's do one more fight to prove that theory out. I mean, they can go groggy a few times, it's fine. So now they should be attacking Samson, followed by Percy. Hey, good morning, Aerith. How are you? How's your hump day going so far? Ooh, they attacked Percy. Okay, but a one-off is a one-off. So I'm still standing by my general theory that the priority is the person with the lowest health. I'm good. So far the day has been pretty uneventful. How am I doing? I'm not doing too shabby. So far the day has been pretty uneventful. But then again, I wake up and immediately prepare to stream, so it's not like a whole lot happens in my day before my streams. But yeah, pretty much the same. Alright, I need to heal. Pretty much the same. But it's a day before a US holiday, right? So tomorrow's Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday. Most US citizens get Thanksgiving off, if not all. I mean, not all. Some people have to work on Thanksgiving, which sucks. But a lot of us also happen to get off on Black Friday, myself included. So I am excited about that. A nice long 4-day weekend. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thanks for asking. The meeting actually went really well, surprisingly. Yeah, surprisingly it went really, really well. And it wound up lasting longer than a half hour. It was like close to an hour, which was fine because that meant that they were interested in what we had to say. So much so that they didn't cut us off at a half hour. Now sometimes, depending on who you're meeting with, sometimes they only have a half hour, right? But in this case, they apparently could have gone longer and did. So that's always nice when that happens. Unfortunately, the results of the meeting were less than desirable. We were hoping to hear them say, yeah, we will buy this product before the end of December, but that's not going to happen. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, it is what it is. You can't make people buy something they don't have money for. And the U.S. Congress hasn't exactly released the budget for U.S. agencies, government agencies yet, and that's who I sell to, so... Can't ask for something... I can't ask them to give me something they don't have. So that's fine. But while it's unfortunate, it was also the only thing really keeping... Holy crap, 5 enemies and they're all tough. This one opportunity for a sale before December 31st was really the only true thing keeping me at my current company through the holidays. So now that there's nothing holding me here, the company that approached me last week with a potential offer is looking a lot more enticing all of a sudden. We'll go these guys. So I had a chat with them yesterday, the other company. Let's do a preemptive heal rain. It went really, really well. I thought it was going to be like an interview of sorts. It wound up not being an interview. Not really. The guy started the whole thing kind of saying like, hey, look, man, this is really just a conversation for me to ease your mind, to ease your nerves, answer any questions or concerns you might have to get you to come over to our company. So, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. Wow. Thank you for surviving, Skwirls. Dang. Yes, they want me to come work for them. So it was actually... So I do sales engineering, so the way my job works typically is there is a sales rep, an account executive, someone who owns the quota for certain accounts, and they control all the salesy stuff. And then they're partnered with someone like me who understands the product that we're selling in and out. And I'm responsible for doing demonstrations of the product, for understanding the customer's needs and sizing the project for the customer's needs and quoting them appropriately. So it's a partnership in my line of work, where it's myself tied with a rep, usually 1-for-1. And that's how it is right now at my current company. Well, last week, while I was in Hawaii, the top sales rep of another company, whom I met her like a year ago or so, and we've met multiple times since then. We've hung out a couple times at certain company events or corporate, like, industry events. She approached me last week. And remember, she's the top sales rep of the entire organization at her company. She approached me and she was like, hey, I haven't had an engineer for a couple months. I want you to be my engineer. And I was like, what? And as I hung out with her team more frequently last week, they were really cool. They were a lot of fun to hang out with, very supportive and encouraging, which is huge because my current company isn't so much like that right now. And then yesterday, I spoke with the person who would be my manager if I was to go over to her company. And he was like, look, it's usually my job to do the technical interview and grill you on the technology and see how much tech you know. You've been in this industry long enough. I don't feel like I need to do that. So I'm really here to just answer any questions and concerns you might have about my company to make you feel more comfortable coming over. So by the end of it, he was like, look, you're going to talk to one other guy who's my boss. He's the director of all of the engineers. You're going to talk to him tomorrow. So today, later this morning, I'm going to be talking to him. And he was like, at the end of that, you'll probably get a job offer. And that's that. That's one way to offer a job. Yeah, right? Hey, yeah, I need an SC. I need an engineer. I think you should come over. Yeah. So, I mean, like, super fast. This happened insanely fast. But and as of yesterday's stream, I was very, very, like, timid to mention all of these details to you guys, just because I never know who, like, from my current company could watch these streams. But for the most part, if anybody watches them, they're people that I've already told about this opportunity. And if it's somebody that I haven't told, by the time they watch this past broadcast, I probably have already put in my 2 weeks. So, yeah, I think I'm moving over to another place. Honestly, though, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I was very humbled to hear her say that she wanted me to be her SC, and that a partner of hers spoke very, very highly of me in front of customers. As far as my demeanor is in front of customers, my personality in front of customers. So, and those two people speaking highly of me was enough for the engineering manager to be like, look, I don't need to grill you. They want you, so let's make this happen. I am looking forward to working somewhere new. I am definitely looking forward to working somewhere new. I've been... So a little background on me. Oh, come on. This is annoying. Little background on me. I came over... I was a manager of a Chick-fil-A. I don't know, Aerith, if you know what a Chick-fil-A is. It's like a fast food chain over here in the States that does chicken. I do know? Okay, all right. So I was a manager at a Chick-fil-A. We don't have them, but I've heard of them. Gotcha. So I worked for them when I came back from college. So I left college to come home in 2008. I worked for a couple different places for a couple years before working at Chick-fil-A for a couple years. And then I really wanted to get into the IT business, but I didn't know how to get in without having to go back to school, and I didn't want to go back to school, really. I knew I could get some certifications, maybe. So I started down that process, and eventually somebody... Now, all this while, by the way, I had been working part-time as the music director at my church. So, and that's still the case today. I'm still the music director at my church. I lead the band, I lead the choir at my church. And in 2012, so 4 years after I came back from college, in 2012, a guy in my choir approached me and was like, "Hey, I heard that you're looking to get into IT. Well, I just left the professional services department of my organization to be a sales engineer, and there's an opening in the professional services department. If you're willing to drink from the fire hose as far as knowledge is concerned for the next several months, then I might be able to get you a job." So, several interviews later, because remember, I don't have any experience in this field at this time. Several interviews. I think it was like 7 or 8 interviews. Most of them over the phone, one of them finally in person. I got the job. That was in October 2012. October 2nd, 2012, I think, was my starting date. And that was with the current company that I'm with now. I was with them for a little over 3 years before I decided that I wanted to be a sales engineer. Unfortunately, the company couldn't afford to lose me from professional services to tell me to go be a sales engineer for them. So I left the company. I left the company to be a sales engineer for a different company for about a year. And then after about a year, the company I left called me up and was like, "Hey, remember when you wanted to be a sales engineer for Federal? Well, now we have an opening and we want you back." So I came back, and that's where I've been now for about 3 years, 2.5 years now. Being a sales engineer for that same company, the original company that I did professional services for. So I am definitely ready for a change. Because now I'm going on like 6 or 7 years at the same company, and unfortunately the culture at this company has dwindled significantly over the last year and a half, particularly to where it's not as fun as it used to be. I'm not saying like the job should always be fun. Not by any means, no. I mean, it's your job, like, but sounds like you're pretty good at your job, though. Yeah, I guess. Thank you. I think my thing is, I get very passionate about things that I'm into, and that includes the technology that I happen to be selling at the time. I'm gonna get all groggy again. Dang it. But on top of the passion that I share for the technologies that I'm selling, I tend to think that I'm a decently good people person. And when you're a sales engineer, you need both. You can't just be a hyper nerd that really knows your tech in and out. You also have to understand people and be able to relate to people and understand when to speak and when to shut up and listen and like those types of things. And I've been dealing with those soft people skills since I was like in middle school. So I think that helps shine through my skill set. Not only do I learn really fast and like the technologies that I sell and get passionate about them, but I like people. So I think if I had to, pick why people keep calling me to come work for them, I would have to say it's probably the combination of people skills with the tech skills. But yeah, in any case, I am definitely ready for a change. And like I said, like the last year and a half, my company culture has gone downhill so bad. It's not fun to work at as much as it used to be, and by a long shot. I used to enjoy my job every single day, and now it's like I don't even want to ask for help. If I'm like, oh my gosh, so this customer is giving me a hard time. I don't know how to answer their questions. More often than not lately, I'm not asking my company anymore. I'm not asking my peers at my company like, hey, how would you answer this question? Whereas like a couple years ago, I wouldn't have hesitated. Now it's just like nobody wants to help anybody. Nobody's encouraging to anybody anymore. Management doesn't understand the little guys anymore. And that just, it doesn't matter how good I am at my job at that point. I don't like my job anymore. And I don't like that. So I've been open to the possibility of leaving my company for a little while. Change can be very good. It's important to have fun while working too. I agree. Completely agreed. So, thanks for listening to me vent. Even though it's kind of hard to type back and forth to stop me from venting, but that I would say that was a little bit of a vent there. All right, so we're at 13, 8, 13, and almost 14. It was really interesting to listen to, though. Well, thank you. Thank you. Fortunately, I wouldn't have to move, which is nice. And the person that would be my rep that I'd be supporting at this new company, she covers military healthcare. Her accounts that she covers is military healthcare, which is cool. And the Pacific Air Force. So the U.S. Air Force that is on the Pacific Rim, which is kind of cool because that means I'm going to be going to Hawaii more frequently. I could be going to Japan more. I could be going to Tokyo or to Korea more. I could potentially be going to a couple other places on that side of the world more. Moving with kids is always a challenge, so it's good you get to stay. Yeah. I'm glad I don't have to move. Yeah, so... And I told them, I was like, I don't like to travel on weekends because of church stuff. I will travel all you need me to do, but I prefer to not travel too often in a row because I like to be at home with my family still. And they were like, yeah, no, the travel is minimal for the sales engineers at our company. You'll have to travel, but only as you feel like you need to. And certainly when you don't want to travel anymore, just let us know if we're burning you out and you just stay home. We'll get somebody else to travel. So they were super reasonable. Super, super reasonable. All right, I think we're ready to... let me save state here. There we go. It's really nice of them. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, their culture seems to be spot on. Okay. Well, Aerith, I think you might be the only person out there. But for anybody else that might be even watching this after the fact, or even possibly as part of the YouTube playlist for my playthrough of Beyond the Beyond, we are about to enter the Abyss. The last portions of the game, although I was reading ahead in the guide here, and I'll read it out loud now. Before you begin exploring, it is important for you to know some information about the Abyss. Inside, there's an orb of light and an orb of dark that you will be able to put in your inventory. As you walk north on the first floor, you will pass 2 different types of statues, Death and Angel statues. Your goal is to carry each orb to the bottom of the Abyss and put it back onto its respective statue. However, if you pick up the light orb, you will only be able to pass by the Angel statues, because the Death statues will emit an aura preventing you from passing near them. If you pick up the Dark orb, the same will be true in the opposite. And then it says, since this dungeon is so long, you will also need to travel back to Quamdar and resupply your group. So don't worry if you forget something or need to replace any of the items that you need. So it looks like we're probably going to level up a few times. Regardless. So, that said, from outside Quamdar, walk north until you pass the river to your east. Now walk south along the east side of the river and then walk west. Oops. Will this be endgame? Yeah, we are entering endgame. We are entering endgame. This is the last dungeon. To my knowledge, this is the very, very last dungeon of the game. There are a few bosses. One of them is going to come up really quick, actually. You know what? I'm just going to run. I want to get to the dungeon. But yeah, this is, as far as I know, this is the last dungeon of the game. There are going to be several boss fights. But apparently, we are going to be having to leave the dungeon over and over again, according to the guide. So... we're just going to run from these fights. Oh, just kidding. This is a nice one. All right, we're going to take it. Yeah. Nah, we'll just do an attack and that. Fortunately, we have like a boatload of mage's potions in 3 different inventories. Yeah, we've got, like, all the best armor and weapons that we can get in the game so far. I don't know if there's going to be more weapons and armor that we'll get in this dungeon. I haven't really looked. Although, I guess I could look really quick. No. I mean, there are going to be a few things that we get, but I don't know if they're going to be better than what we've already got on. There aren't any more party members in the game, so the party that we currently have with Skwirls, Samson, Percy, Annie, and Taunt is probably going to be the party that we win the game with. Oops. Yeah, that's a long trek. Yeah, fine. I mean, we need to be leveling up anyway, so I guess I should probably just go ahead and do these fights. Silly cat. What cat? Are you talking about the flying thing? The flying rodent? No, I sent a message before the solution. Oh, wait. Oh, missed that. So I'm trying to print something, and my cat is trying to eat the paper coming out of the printer. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, so many fights. I haven't even gotten to the abyss yet. Oh wait, time out. Attack those guys. That guy. That guy. Heal. That. Oh man. Well, Percy's dead. And Samson too. Lovely. Alright, this says, then walk west. On the side, then walk west along the mountainous terrain. Now continue to follow the path until you cross over a bridge. Oh my gosh, this is a really long way. Maybe we should have been running, or we're never going to get there. I don't know. Taunt, level 14. Awesome. That's what I was expecting to happen soon. Alright, continue west along the mountainous terrain. Follow this path until we get to a bridge. Cross over it, then walk northwest. You know what? We're going to run. We're never going to get there if we have to fight every single battle on the way. I'm also curious where Quamdar is on the map and why we couldn't just use the flying pyramid to get here. Huh. I hadn't even thought about that. Let me look at the map real quick. Let's see here. Where is Quamdar? There's Quamdar, which is you. There's you. Yeah, I don't understand why we couldn't... Why we couldn't just fly here with the flying pyramid. I don't know. I'm sure something was preventing us. I might try it anyway, though. Alright, bridge. Oh my gosh. Alright, and next bridge, and then north to the temple. Run. I don't really care about these bees. Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. Man, those bees attack fast. And there's the temple. Okay. Oh, wow. Really? You know what? We'll take this fight. Fine. We'll take it. It's the last fight before the temple. Whatever. I'm still leaning left, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why do I lean left so much? Beautiful. I gotta say, the more I'm thinking about this this conversation I'm about to have later this morning with this new company, the more like nervously excited, if that even makes sense, I am. Because inevitably I know that this conversation is 100% going to be to talk about salary. Like, I know that that's what this conversation is going to be on. And so I'm over here like, how do I want to approach this? Like, because you never really want to tell them exactly what you currently make. But you definitely don't want to move over and make less. If anything, you want to move over and make more. Especially if they asked me to come over. Like, but at the same time, I don't know what they're willing to pay, right? Especially based on my experience. So it's like this weird game of like cat and mouse tag of sorts. That's always so awkward. Yeah, let's do a heal rain level 1 maybe. No, I don't think anybody's low. Sounds like it could get stressful. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. It's not like my favorite conversation in the interview process. All right, I'm doing a save state. Definitely not my favorite part of the interview process. I can typically I'm good with passing interviews left and right. Unless I legitimately don't know the tech. Like that's if it's like you're grilling me on technology that I don't know, then obviously I'm not equipped to answer that to pass that interview. But generally speaking, I'm pretty good at interviews, even if I am nervous. But talking to somebody about how much I feel like they should pay me, like who wants to do that? Whoever wants to talk about like, hey, look, I'm good enough for you to pay me X, even though you only want to pay me Y. Like, that feels rude. But that's the way it goes, part of the process. Okay, so again, this abyss, the point here is for me to pick up a light orb or a dark dark orb and take it back to the basement or something. As you walk north on the first floor, yeah, okay. Your goal is to carry each one to the bottom of the abyss and put it back to its respective statue. But when I pick up one, I can't walk past statues of the other kind. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. Hang on a sec. Alright. Sorry, I was checking something. Alright. First floor, walk north past the Guardians of the Abyss until you enter into an event sequence. Ooh. Oh, I can't walk there. Oh, okay. Oh wow, they ambushed us already. Alright, let's see if these guys give us any more. It looks like they're still called Undead Knights, so I doubt they're going to give us more experience just because we entered a dungeon, but it's always possible. We'll just do our basic attacks first. Now, they're still just about the same weakness, or same health. I like the battle music, how the battle music's changed. Well, that part hasn't. Okay. Okay, this didn't actually tell me what's going on here. Okay, first floor, walk north past the Guardians of the Abyss until you enter into an event sequence. That didn't happen. My printer is acting up, so I'm in and out of trying to fix it. Oh, you're good, no worries. I'm so confused right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm supposed to have the final tablet right now. I thought I already used the final tablet. It says, note, if the final tablet is not in your possession, you will not enter into this event sequence. Dang it. Man, I thought we used the final tablet to get the flying pyramid. I guess not. Or I guess we still needed it. Son of a poop. Run. We're not even going to do these fights. We're just going to try to leave. Although these are really cool looking hydras that probably give us a boatload of experience points. Son of a poop indeed. Son of a poop. Never heard that before, but I like it. Yeah, that's a combination of me, oh my gosh. I should have just used an escape spell. That's kind of a combination of me growing up not swearing and trying to get creative on ways that I could still make it sound like I swore. Like, I used to also say, like, technically the planet Uranus is supposed to be pronounced like Uranus or something like that, Uranus, because it's like Roman, right? So you pronounce it the same way you would pronounce like Old Latin, like Uranus. I think Uranus is the more accurate way of pronouncing Uranus. But everybody always pronounces the planet Uranus, which also, you know, kind of sounds like you're saying something else. So I would always say, like, holy poop nuggets from Uranus. Like, instead of holy whatever else, right? So between son of a poop and holy poop nuggets from Uranus, those were kind of my two go-tos. I didn't even know that it wasn't supposed to be pronounced differently. I know, most people don't. Most people don't. I took, like, 3 years of Latin, though. And so knowing that the planets are named after, like, Roman gods, like, that, you know, that would have been Latin. Yeah. I have my creative swear words, too. Yeah, so when I grew older, I stopped trying to insert those types of words, like poop and whatever. And what I started doing was... Mistral. Yeah. And what I started doing was I would just say bleep. Like, I would legit say bleep in place of any and all swear words. And I would say bleep and bleeping. Like, what the bleep? Holy bleep. You bleeping bleeper. Like, that was pretty much everything all the time. Yes, that's exactly what I did. I censored myself. Alright, and when we go in here, I think what we're going to do is position our last character of our party somewhere else. No, I don't want to store items. I want to take an item. Remove item. Item. Final tablets. Okay. Who will hold it? Skwirls can take it. Go for it. Alright. Okay. We are going to leave Edward in Isla. But then I think what we're going to do is, since we don't need to go back to Discipline Town again, oops, then we will take Domino and move him from Discipline Town to O'Fara. Because the only reason we had to go to Discipline Town was to make everybody their advanced classes. And the people that I'm using are already their advanced classes. So, and if we really wanted to come back here, we could. But O'Fara is the only place in the game you can buy mage's potions. So if we're going to be constantly leaving that dungeon to come back to restock on stuff, then I want to have a guy that's already... that I can already teleport to O'Fara with. So... and Quamdar. So now we've got the 3 main locations that we're going to be going back and forth in the game. Isla is where we store everything, so if we needed more cash, then we can get it from Isla. O'Fara Village is where we get mage's potions, and then Quamdar is the closest we can get to the temple. Oh, man. All right, let's go heal. It's funny too, like, so with the whole censor yourself thing, in college, like I had buddies that were like, I don't understand why you say bleep. Like, why don't you just say the word? Like, you know you're thinking it. And I could honestly respond to them with, actually, no. No, I'm not actually thinking the swear or the cuss word. I'm legitimately thinking in my head bleep. Like, I've done it, I've said it so many times. I'm not trying to replace a certain word. I'm just saying bleep. like I've just turned bleep into my own personal expletives. Yeah, back to this long, stupid journey. That's amazing. Yeah. Like, that's just what it is. This is what it is. Oh my goodness. We're ambushed and they called for help. Alright. Screw it. I'm going to fight this fight just because they're being annoying. You know what? Does he have anything that can attack everybody? Does fire attack everybody? Yes, it does. Awesome. And then she can do a thing, and then he can do the stuff. Man. Usually by now other people have showed up. I guess it's just you and me today, Aerith. Dang it, Samson. Seems like it for now. Yep. Indeed. Indeed. Skwirls is level 14. Awesome. Percy's level 9. Awesomer. You know what? We're doing a save state. I'm gonna save that progress real quick. I'll do it on slot 2 just in case. Okay. Alright. Alright, run. Run. Just run. Let's get to the stinking temple again. I gotta go to the post office quickly, though. They're closing in like 50 minutes, and I gotta return the helmet that was too big for me. Well, you do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do, Aerith. I do appreciate you hanging out, though. I shall lurk and be back soon. All good, Aerith. All good. Be safe. I don't know how far the post office is, but be safe. Pretty close, but I shall be safe. Good. good to hear. All right. Fortunately, even when chat is completely empty, I have absolutely zero problem talking to no one. Because in the back of my mind, I know that some of you guys right now are watching this after the fact as part of the playlist for my run-through, for my playthrough series of Beyond the Beyond. So, no worries. We shall engage in pretend conversation, invisible people watching this afterwards. I think in that regard, it kind of helps that I was making YouTube videos for like 2 or 3 years before I ever decided to start streaming on Twitch. Ooh, ow. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, Madman. How are you, man? Ooh, we might fight this one. Nah, we're not gonna fight this one. Nah, we're not gonna fight this one. How you doing, Madman? That's super ironic. Literally, I was just chatting with Aerith. Have you been here this whole time? I don't think you have. Yeah, okay. Because you just popped up on the lurking now. It's ironic because I was literally just talking to Aerith about how, like, it was just her and me. I get, like, usually by now other people have joined, like my other regulars, you know what I mean? Like maybe yourself, or maybe Yama, or maybe Monkeys, or, you know, those guys. Even like Nyrethia, the ones that periodically hop in as they're able. Yeah, but, you know, no one was in. And I was like, yeah, no, it's whatever, you know, people have lives. I'm not, like, holding up against you guys or anything. I was just like, yeah, it's kind of weird. And then all of a sudden Aerith was like, I've actually got to go to the post office, but I'll be back quick. She had to go, and I was like, all right, that's kind of funny how that works out. And then moments after she left, I'm like, yeah, so it's a good thing I have no problem talking to no one. And did YouTube for a few years, you know, and you talk to no one. You have to kind of get used to talking to no one. And this past broadcast is going to be a part of a playlist on YouTube anyway, for my playthrough of Beyond the Beyond. So I'll just talk to the proverbial people who aren't here. And then right after I say that, Madman, you showed up. All right, so we have just entered the Abyss at last. I'm going to hit a run, save state, slot 1, and we should enter into a cutscene now. Hey, you're supposed to be... Haha. Wait, hang on. We're going to try to make this more interesting. Thanks for the dip in the volcano. What? You didn't really think that you defeated me, did you? I, the underworld's master magician Yeon, am not defeated that easily. Unfortunately, your friend ended up living too. What? You mean Lord Kevins is still alive? That wimp is in the underworld right now, being treated pretty well. Being tortured, that is. But even if he is still alive, you guys will never see him again. Why? Because you've reached the end of your quest, people warriors. That's what you think. Oh, and here we are. Okay, so that was fun. Well, let's keep doing that. That was fun. Only person that ever truly stays dead is Wimp. Alright. So this is already turning out to be not fun. Holy crap. So taunt is gone. Dang. Dang. Okay, so strategy. I recommend that you first destroy the Hydra Warrior since it has 2 turns. Yeah, noticed. And then the Royal Guard. Once you've done this, you can focus on defeating Yeon. An easy strategy to follow is to first cast Silence on Yeon, which would neutralize his magic spells. Then have someone cast Attack to temporarily boost your attack. You can then crush him with your powerful attacks and use Taunt's summon spells along with some of your other character's powerful magic. However, be careful of his confused magic, which can be very devastating to your party. As you can tell, Yeon doesn't have much health, so you should win this fairly easily. Okay, so I've got a heal, obviously. So let's focus on the Hydra Warrior. And heal. Well, this is not good. Wow. How do we even survive that? We're not going to survive this. Just don't attack Annie, please. Just don't attack Annie. Thank you. Oh, but Annie's only going to heal 3 of us. And I really need Taunt to be the one that's healed. Crap. Attack back. Thank you. Oh, man. Nice. Nice with the counters. Okay, so attack the Hydra. 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 Do another preemptive heal. And magic. Tully. It's okay, you can do a heal, that's fine. Whatever. I just need to get to Annie, so she can heal me up to max. Oh crap, oh crap. Oh my gosh. Nice. Hydra's done. Now the Royal Guard. Ooh, stay alive, people, stay alive. That's it. That's it, Annie. You're okay, Annie. You're okay. Nice. Took him out with one fail swoop. Good job, Samson. Alright, so this should be an easy fight now. I just gotta survive his single turns. That's not gonna be hard. I'll just keep Annie doing... Oh, well, it looks like he might have 2 turns per round. That could be rough if he doesn't heal. Alright. Yeah, Samson, Percy, Annie, heal, magic, Tully... Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's even better. Not good. Dang it. That's alright. He'll come back with a lot of health, so it's all good. He's only got like 1100 health, so, I mean, he's not that tough. He really isn't. There we go. Dang it. And if he just keeps doing basic attacks like that for 7 damage, shoot, man. You know what? Let's do a fire attack or something. Actually, I don't even know. See, and I don't even have silence, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let me actually... Does he have silence? No, he doesn't. Ooh, he has Steiner, though. Let's do a Steiner attack. And that, and let's do... Now, let's just do a basic attack. Oop, nope. And she's going to do a preemptive heal, and he's going to do a Tully. Okay. Ooh, actually, I should have done Undine. Ooh, Undine level 2. Next turn. Steiner, help us out. Nice. Although, I feel like his basic attack does more. From time to time, anyway. I didn't even think about the fact that I don't have anybody that can do silence. Although maybe Annie can do silence. Let's see. Let's see. Can Annie do? Yeah, Annie can do silence. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll do an Undine level 2. Nice. Yeah, he definitely does way more attack when he does basic attack versus when he does magic. Please work. Miss? You're dumb. You're dumb, Yeon. Oh, okay, double. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when it comes for me? Really? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's no good. That's no bueno. Nope. No, uh-oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. I knew I should have done that. Done a Mage's Potion on Annie and Taunt, because now that they both need MP. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. No good. That's not good. Okay. Annie. Can she do a level 1 heal rain at least? Yeah, okay. Oh, man. This is not good. Nice. Okay. Alright, so attack, use another Mage's Potion. This one on Annie. Come on. For reals. But she has no magic left, so she will also cast a Mage's Potion on herself, because that's certainly not going to hurt. And he is going to do an Undine level 2. Oh, come on. That's not good. Samson's already at 14 LP. He's gone groggy way too much in this journey already. Come on. Double it. Yeah. Oh, and we're done. Oh, that was easy. That actually kind of was. That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Whew. Okay. First boss fight of the end of the game. First boss fight of the end of the game. Okay. All right, hang on. Hang on, folks. Eon, the Master Magician of the Underworld. Impossible. Defeated by mere humans. That can't be. Oh, and I guess we're done that. Okay. So, after defeating Yeon, search the northeast death statue to find the Poison Fang weapon. Alright, you know what? I actually want to... Well, I need to heal, first of all. And I think we're going to keep going. I don't think we need to leave anytime right now. Let's do a heal rain level 1 to make sure that we're maxed. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And what's her MP at? She definitely needs some Mage's Potions. Use Annie. We're going to use a couple of them, because I don't like having to do it in mid-battle. The guide has already suggested that we're going to leave this dungeon several times, so in order to replenish. Hey, Gaudiest! Good morning, man. How are you? Let's do... yeah, we can use another one. Okay, now I think we're good. We're going to do another save state right here, because we just beat the first boss fight of the end of the game. Just saying hi at the moment, playing Escape from Tarkov. Oh, nice, nice. So lurking now. All good, no worries. Appreciate you swinging by to say hey. Poisoned Fang. Haven't seen someone use my lurk command in a little while. I feel like I need to update my lurk command, because now when I lurk on other people's streams, I don't say disappears in a puff of smoke. I say something like disappears in a flurry of acorns. Something like that. Something like that. Alright, now walk north and use the final tablet. Alright, talk, Skwirls. Final tablet, use. Plop. The door to the abyss opens. Okay. Which will fit into the groove of the floor, opening the... Okay, at this point, I recommend going back to Quamdar and resupplying your characters. Once you are ready, walk north from where you defeated Yeon, and walk through the door. Okay, well, I don't think I need to restock, honestly. I mean, I didn't use a ton of stuff, so I think we're okay. Because that's such a long journey to get back here from Quamdar. Alright, the following directions will help you successfully bring the Orb of Light to its respective statue on the bottom floor of the Abyss. Following that set of instructions, there will be another section that gives detailed steps on how to bring the Orb of Darkness to the bottom of the floor of the Abyss. Alright, we don't have an Orb of Darkness. Where do we get the Orb of Darkness? Yeah, we only have... Okay, alright, I see. Okay. So climb down the steps and walk east to the main corridor. Alright, we're gonna do some of these fights, so I mean, that is kind of the point, right? Alright, how many instructions are there too, by the way? Oh man, there's a decent amount of instructions here. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want to be attacking those. I want to be attacking the Necromancer. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Sorry, folks, I just went into a daze, and I didn't even realize it. Normally, I don't like not talking for that long. I was thinking about this whole new potential job situation. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I realize now that a couple of you guys missed it earlier when I was talking to Aerith about it. I'm chatting with the director of sales engineers for another company today, later this morning, to talk salaries, because they want me to join their company, and I could potentially get a job offer in the next 24, 48 hours, which I'm very likely to accept. So it's kind of fogging up a lot of my brain right now. Getting close to the finish line. Yes, Scottiest. Yes. Getting close to the finish line of this game, for sure. New job, right? Yeah. It's hard to believe, but yeah, I think I'm going to have a new job here soon. Same responsibilities, but new company, yeah. Now walk east. Hope you get it, man. Thanks. So it's actually kind of interesting. So last week, I spoke with someone who I've known for about a year. And she invited me to dinner at the conference last week with her team, and I just figured she wanted to hang. I show up, and she was like, "Hey, I want you to be my sales engineer. I haven't had a sales engineer for a couple months now, and I want you to be it." I was like, "What?" And as it turns out of her entire organization, which has a few thousand people in it, she is the top sales rep in the organization. So for the top sales rep in the org to be like, to talk to me and want me to be her sales rep or sales engineer, like, what? I don't think I'm worthy, but yeah, that would be cool. So, and I had been thinking about leaving my current company just based on a number of different things. I like my company's product, but internally, the company culture has gone downhill significantly the last couple of years. Okay, we got a couple royal guards here. Yeah, we're gonna attack the undead lector here, and then do one of those guys. Oh, so yeah, on that same subject of the whole jobby thing, yesterday, I thought that I had a technical interview with them. Gave a call to who would be my new manager if I got the job, and he kind of starts the whole thing saying, "Look, I'm supposed to give you a technical grilling. I'm supposed to drill you on what you know from a technology standpoint. But you've been in this industry for several years now. I don't doubt that you can learn the tech. If our top sales rep wants you to be her SE, then I'm just here to answer any questions and concerns you might have and ease your transition to our company." Like, easiest interview ever. Let's do a heal on Samson. Yeah. Okay, so now I need to go around. Whoa. What happened? Oh, okay. Ah, okay. So I need to be in front of the angel one first, because that's what the guide is directing me to do. What? Okay. I'm here. Hello. Walk. Okay. Then perform a search, yeah. Oh, okay. The statue must be to my north, I guess. So now if I do it, okay, receives the orb of light. Well, that's just dumb. So now there's an aura around everything that is a statue, like a demon statue, that prevents me from getting closer. So now I can only walk by angel statues, basically. So You'll notice the death statue has an aura which will prevent you from walking too close. Now walk south, go back through the door, exit the room. From here, walk west around the circle room, back through the door. Now walk south, back through the main corridor, then walk west, climb up the steps, and walk down the left staircase. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. Where we were going. Alright, so these guys are absolutely horrible to fight against because they have 2 turns per round. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is try to go through this, and if at all possible, get the light orb to the bottom level of the abyss. And then when we go back up to get the dark orb, then I'll go back to Quamdar and restock on items and stuff before doing the dark orb section. Oh, come on. Okay. Oop. Ah, okay. A Nightmare Queen. Oh, come on. Whisper it to me. Yeah, whisper it to me here on Twitch, because then I'll just see it pop up in chat, in the chat bot. What is it? Music. Tetris 2019 World Finals. Oh, nice. Nice. So I heard Tetris 2019 is a nominee for the multiplayer game award. Like, what? That just sounds weird. Because, like, Tetris 2019 isn't really true multiplayer, right? Like, it's still really a single-player game, even when you're doing the multiplayer aspects of it. But, whatever. Climb down the steps, walk east to the main hallway. East. This is going to be so long if I have to do this every single time. If we're going to get into this many fights, it's going to take so long. South. Okay, walk south, search the angel statue to find a seraphic cane. Okay, so this way, search angel statue, seraphic cane, and then we need to make our way south somehow. There we go. Oh, come on. That's not annoying at all. You know what? We're going to run from this one. I'm going to try to focus our attention and only fight the fights that have like more than 3 enemies. Or 3 or more enemies, we'll say. And even then, I'm kind of weary. Alright. Climb down the steps and walk east to the main hall. Oh, wait, I did that. Alright, climb down the steps and walk east to the adjacent staircase. Alright, so like this one, I think I'll fight. Ah, see? Yep, that's what I thought would happen. He's like out of MP. He can do a Fire Drake. I don't know how much damage it's going to do, but he can do a Fire Drake. Not bad. And the fact that it's still attacking all enemies is still nice. But this is exactly why I'm trying not to fight every single enemy. Every single fight, because it's gonna wear down my MP like all get out. So the plan with my Mage's Potions, just for anybody curious... Oh, nice, Sam says level 14. The plan, the way I'm kind of using my my Mage's Potions is so Annie has her own, Taunt has his own, and then Percy has a bunch. Now, yes, technically Percy does do magic, but since Percy is also my weakest physical attacker, then what I'm doing is Annie... Thanks, Madman. I see it. I'll check it out in a bit. Annie has, what I'm doing is outside of battles, I'm using Annie's Mage's Potions for her, which I can use one now. And, I'm using Taunts for himself. That way, during a battle, if either of them start getting low, then I can use Percy to heal their magic potion, to use Mage's Potions on them without them having to skip a turn. Now the problem with that is I do have to pay attention wholeheartedly to their MP, right? In order to make sure that they don't get to nothing. But I think it's personally a decent strategy, at least. And then if I make sure that the only... Yeah, I think that's... I gotta stop there. Okay. And now if I make sure that the only fights I really get into are the bigger fights, then I should be good. Alright. Climb down the steps. No, I did that. Climb down the steps, walk west of the main corridor, walk north until you reach an intersection, then follow the path east until you reach a treasure chest. See, like, there's only 2 fights here, or 2 enemies here. We're gonna run. Only 1 enemy, gonna run. Not worth wasting our time and effort, because even if we can only use... Even if we could get away with just using basic attacks to kill the guy, at the end of the day, if he gets off 1 attack and it lowers my guy's health enough, then now all of a sudden I have to use magic in order to heal myself, which is going to eventually whittle away, and I'm going to need to use an item. Okay, so the item I just picked up is a Malicious Rod. Pretty sure that's going to be a bad thing to equip. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a save state on slot 2. Save state, slot 2. And we're going to try to equip the Seraphic Cane, because that doesn't sound like a bad thing. The Malicious Rod does. Seraphic Cane, not so much. So, give to... Alright, it looks like it's going to Annie. Yes, equip it. And she's not cursed, so we're good. Alright. So we just got this treasure chest. Contains Malicious Rod. Now head back to the stairs that brought you to this floor. Walk west, south, east. Alright, now walk up the stairs onto the raised platform. Climb up to the previous floor. Okay. Alright, only 2 enemies. We're gonna run. And it seems like 2 enemies is like our sweet spot of being able to run without failing. Alright, climb down the stairs to your south, walk west past the other staircase. Follow the path as it turns north. You'll eventually reach a large room. Okay. Now walk northeast past the statues until you reach the steps, and then walk through the door. Only 2. We're gonna run. Aha! 5. This looks like one that I'll actually have some fun getting through here. So we'll do that. We're going to do a preemptive heal rain, and we're going to do Tully. And this is why we're doing a preemptive heal rain, because he just took out half our health. And if he does the same thing... Okay, no, we're good. Come on, stay alive. Oh, Annie's not next anymore. Crap. Alright, there we go. Now Annie's up. Percy's still low, though. They're going to target Percy. Shoot. There are... Ooh, they didn't target Percy. Attack. Take him out. Oh, yeah, 96 damage. You're done. Okay, that's alright. Ooh, no. Don't attack Percy. Counter. Nice. Very nice. Now we're gonna keep going. Just attack. Oh, come on. Don't let it do a fire breath. Don't do a fire breath. Dang it. That's okay. We'll survive. I'll just have Annie do a heal afterwards. $2,600. That's exactly why we do these fights. Because that's a good amount of EXP that I don't want to pass up. Yeah. So Percy's almost level 10. Annie's almost 14. Taunt's not too far away from 15. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, Annie. Heal rain. Perfect. Alright, through here. Okay, walk. Wait, what? Alright, now walk west around the circular room and go through the door. Northwest, follow the narrow path north, which will once again bring you to a large room. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Large room. Walk northeast past the angel statues until you see the steps. Northeast. Whoa. That's a big dragon. But there's only 2 enemies, so we're gonna run. That big dragon might be tough. He might be holding us here. What's he gonna do? Ooh, fire breath level 3. That doesn't sound good. Oh, that hurt. This is why we're trying to leave, man. Oh, come on, run. Yes, thank you, Annie. You're okay, Annie. You are definitely okay. Alright. We need to heal, though. And we need to replenish Annie's magic. So we'll use a few of these. Alright, perfect. Okay, that's not northeast past the angel statues. This was wrong. Unless we went through the wrong way. This says walk northeast past the angel statues until you see the steps. Then position yourself so that you are standing below them. Now walk south past the angel statue on your right and stop once you are between the first pair of angel statues. Okay. I'm assuming it... Yeah, anyway. I think I'm doing this right. Just below them. Position yourself so you're just below them. Now walk south past the angel statue on your right. And stop once you're... Wait. Whoa, time out. Position yourself so that you are standing just... Oh, no, I did that right. Search the one to your west. Yes, okay, so we're in the right place. Alright. Oh, nice. That is an upgrade, actually. This Mystic Shield. You're back! And you did survive. Good to see you back, Aerith. Good to see you back. How was the post office? Hopefully the line wasn't long. I don't know if there was a line or not. I don't know how y'all's post offices work. When you're trying to ship something. It was full and long. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. But it's okay, I've waited longer. Yeah. Just because you have waited longer doesn't mean you like to wait as long as you are waiting. And walk south down either of the 2 narrow paths. Walk east until you reach the last narrow path. Well, that's good. Void, no. Oh, it missed everybody. Wow. Void is the one spell that has been scaring me ever since I first saw it several dungeons ago. It, like, insta-kills one of your guys. To where, like, the only way is to resurrect them. The only way to bring them back. Alright. Walk down south either of the 2 narrow paths. Walk east until you reach the last narrow path leading north. And then follow it north to the death statues. Okay. Oh, alright, here's 4 guys. We'll do this fight. This fight we will do. Should we do a preemptive? Nah, I think not. How's the dungeon going? Not bad. Not bad. We are moving right along here. So there's 2 objectives, right? I need to bring the light orb down to the bottom of the abyss, and then go back to the top and take the dark orb to the bottom of the abyss. So right now, since these dungeons are long, what I'm trying to do is focus on only fighting battles where there are 3 enemies or more. So if there's only 1 or 2 enemies in a fight, then I'm just trying to run to conserve my items to replenish magic. And he's 14. And just following the guide. And then once we finish the light orb section and go back to the top, I'll head back to town, replenish items, and then we'll do the dark orb section. That's my plan, anyway. That's my plan. Okay. And after that, you'll be done. So once we finish the Dark Orb section, then I think there's an array of boss fights, I think. Yeah. Then there's... Yeah, then there's an array of boss fights. And then we'll be done. Last narrow path. Walk east to reach the last one. Follow it north to death statues. Now walk to the east side of the room. And you should be able to walk north past the death statues. Finally walk north. Okay, climb up the stairs. Sounds good. Yeah, we're so close. We're so close. Edith. Alright, only 2. We're running. It's funny, right after you left, I, was pretending to, I accidentally closed your stream and then got an ad. I missed everything that was said. Oh, okay. No, yeah, so... Yes. After the Dark Orb, then we, then there's a plethora, an array of boss fights. And once we beat those boss fights, then it's the end. Yes. But yeah, it's funny, after you left for the post office, I was like sitting here pretending to talk to myself because that's not a big deal to me. And then like moments later, like not even like a whole minute, it felt like, Eloquent Madman showed up and was like, hey. And then shortly thereafter, like Gaudius showed up and yeah. Now I think they're both lurking at this point, but yeah. So that was kind of fun. It was perfect timing, exactly. Oh, only 2 enemies. Run. Okay. So, we climbed up the stairs, walk south down the stairs, and then at the intersection, walk south down the narrow path, walk west, climb up the stairs, and the stairs to the next floor. Okay. I caught a little bit of that because I had you on speakers while I was finishing the box preps. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, wow. Devil insects. Okay. So there's 5 enemies, so we will attack. I don't know who's worse, the devil insects or the undead knights. So we'll just attack the ones that I haven't seen. We'll do a preemptive heal rain and a Tully. Nice. So I thought about it after you left, Aerith. The helmet, I'm assuming, was that a horseback, like, riding helmet? And you said it was, like, too big or something, so you have to send it back. Do they have, I guess, like, riding helmets there at the ranch that you can, like, wear as a temporary basis until you get your own personal helmet? Yeah, it's the first helmet I ordered. Gotcha, gotcha. So I assume, like, they have helmets, like, that you can wear there. Yep, I've been using the Barnes helmets till now. Gotcha, yep. Yeah, 2500 XP. Percy reaches level 10. See, this is why we only focus on the big fights. I do have a fitting helmet now. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I see, I see. Well, that's good. Safety first. Always. Wow. The music changed. Walk south past the angel statues and go through the door. South past the angel statues and go through the door. I have all my riding gear now. Awesome to hear. Oh, 3 enemies. We will fight them. We'll just do a heal rain level 1. Because they're not that weak right now. Oh, man. Okay, he can do an Undine level 1. And then we gotta replenish Taunt's MP. Sweet. Ooh. Even with his double attack, he's still only doing 10 damage total. These guys must have a high physical defense. Nice. Taunt level 15. We finally reached, with one of our characters, the recommended level for this dungeon. Alright, so we need to use Mage's Potions for Taunt. Yeah. And we'll use one of them for Annie, just to make sure. Okay. We are almost there, though, for this, so... excuse me. We're almost to whatever. Hang on a sec, too. Yeah, we're almost to the end of this little light orb section. So go through this door. Now walk east around the 3D room, go through the door, down the steps, at the intersection. Follow the path leading west. Continue walking west until you reach the last path leading south, which you should then follow until you reach the southern end of the floor. Now walk east past the... where am I? Past the first path going north, and then walk north up the next path. Continue walking north. Go up the stairs. No, okay, so I think I got it all. Alright, 4 enemies here. Let's just attack whoever. Doesn't really matter because these guys don't really use that much magic. Oh, well, the red dragons actually do. I'll do a preemptive level 1 heal rain, and he's going to do a Tully. Percy got scared. I definitely should have done a level 2 heal. Oh well. And he's scared. Okay. No, she can do... Yeah, she can do a level 2. Sweet. Alright. And 2300. Again, that's why we do the big fights. Okay, we're gonna go this way, and then this way, all the way. Only 2 enemies, time to run. Oh, can't run. But I can that time. I love how every single time you run from a battle, the enemies jump in glee. and run again. Not the first one, but the second one. We're gonna go north. Oh, three enemies, so we'll go ahead and do that. Nope. Yes. Annie, heal rain. Since those are fire dragons, I wonder if they'd be weaker to an Undine. Yup. Dang. In fact, I almost wonder if the vast majority of the demons and fieriness things in this dungeon would be allergic to water. I should probably be doing Undine most of the time. Well, I'm glad I had Annie do a heal. All right. Now we go up north here and up here. All right. So, climb down the stairs, walk west, follow the path north until you reach the angel statue. Stand so you're facing the angel statue to your north, and then use the orb of light. Awesome. Oh, oh, and we got... Did we ambush them, or did they ambush us? I missed that. I think if they ambushed us, then we'd be getting attacked right now, so... Oh, no. Definitely prioritize the Necromancer. Let's do a preemptive heal. We're almost there. And then we'll do a Undine. Nice. That heal was not really that worth it, but oh well. Sweet. And Skwirls is level 15. Awesome. Oh, somebody's upstairs. Somebody's upstairs awake, I mean. Oh, come on, we're so close. Oh, well, per my rule, I said that we would battle anything with 3 or more enemies, so let's do it. Hey. Hang on. What? What has 5 more minutes?
She thinks you have 5 more minutes.
My first alarm goes off in 5 more minutes, but I'm gonna end in like 20 or 30 minutes. You wanna come here? What are you doing?
I want to come too.
Oh, you want to come too? Okay. Hold on. Hang on, folks. I got, like, childrens that want to sit on my laps. Okay, hang on. I gotta figure out how to do this.
Chair over here.
No, it's okay. Come here. Turn around. Let me take this off first. Okay, now I gotta figure out how I'm going to do this. Let's push this in. Okay. Whew. Ugh. Okay. And
I got the headphones.
okay. There you go. You okay, Declan? And let me... Hey. Alright, you guys talk? Say something? Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, that'll be fine. Okay. Alright, folks. So, for anybody that hasn't seen my children's... These are the boys. So this is Cal, and this is Gotham. Those are not their real names, but that's what I call them. For anyone that hasn't met them already. Hey Cal, do you want to say hi, Aerith?
Hi, Aerith.
Declan, do you want to say hi to anybody?
Hi, Aerith.
Okay, and then say hi, Madman.
Hi, Madman. Hi, Madman.
And say hi, Gaudiest.
Hi, Gaudiest.
And say...
What's the last one?
Yeah, that might be the last one. Other than people that are lurking, I won't call out the lurkers. Yeah, that's all today. Alright, let me grab the controller. Ugh. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because... positioning wise of where like the microphone is and all this jazz, like we're gonna see how easily I can do this and read the guide at the same time. Oh, bless you. Bless you. You okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. No, Madman, we're not going to. Okay, so I need a position right here. Statue of Light. Item. Use the Orb of Light. Aha! Okay, so now that you finish carrying the Orb of Light, you have to go all the way back to B floor 1 and get the Orb of Darkness. At this point, I would recommend casting the Escape spell, which is much easier than walking. This is also a good time to consider exiting the Abyss. This is also a good time to exit the Abyss and resupply your characters back at town. That's exactly what I planned on doing. So, we are going to hit this escape spell to get us back to the beginning of the dungeon. And we are going to use a light orb to get us back to Ophera Village, because that's where we get more Mage's Potions. And we're going to go to the inn. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Cal. Look at the camera on the left. Look at your shirt. Your shirt. See that? See right there?
Oh.
What color is your shirt?
Red.
Well, what color is your shirt supposed to be?
Green.
Your shirt is see-through.
That's what happened once.
I know, that's happened before, huh?
Yeah.
I shall lurk while I play some Destiny 2.
Wait, Declan's wearing it? Here.
Oh yeah, Declan's got some. Gotham's got some green see-through right here too.
Actually, he's only wearing green. Yeah.
And very well, Aerith. Thanks for hanging out, and I appreciate the lurk. Enjoy your Destiny 2. You would play Destiny 2. I'm just teasing. Alright, so the Poison Fang, the Malicious Rod, the Mithril Shield we can sell. I haven't played in a while. Oh, you've been playing COD, haven't you? I think I saw that you were playing COD, maybe?
Which cod?
Call of Duty. Yeah, that's what I thought. And the drain rod we can sell. Anybody playing any Pokemon? I'm curious. I've been slightly obsessed. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not a first-person shooter guy. I've tried. I'm not. High school friend of mine's brother shares the little one's name. Declan? So this is Lucas and Declan are their real names. Their real first names. So Mage's Potion, we'll restock Percy. Oh wait, dang. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Alright, Annie. Two more. Or actually, no, just the one. Because Percy's got one I can give to Annie. So we'll restock up Taunt now. Declan, gotcha. So to call his dang, he used to call his mother by her first name. That's weird. I mean, was it like a stepmother, maybe? Alright, so we've got all of those. Let's give this one of these Mage's Potions we'll give to Annie. Real mother, wow. Interesting. And then we're going to head to Isla Village real quick. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to head to Isla Village real quick so that we can dump off some of this stuff.
What's that big giant thing that looks like a dragon?
That's Steiner. That's our pet dragon. He grew up into a grown-up dragon, and now we can fly him around. Watch. Oops. See?
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
And then this ship, we can drive around the water. And then this giant pyramid right here, we can fly even higher than Steiner. So in this pyramid thing, we can
fly in the water. Can you?
Yeah,
fly
we can fly over
across
the water. Yeah, we're flying. So yeah, see.
Cool. Cool. Can Steiner go over the water?
Yeah, Steiner can go over the water too.
I thought he'd fly too low.
No, he just can't go over tall mountains. But that pyramid thing can go over tall mountains. Alright, we're here in Isla Village so that we can dump off some stuff. We can dump off some junk. Store item.
Is that where you started?
Yep. Oop, no, we're not going to store money. We want to store items. Store items. We're going to store the Poison Fang and the Malicious Rod. Oops, no. And I think that's it.
I had to stretch.
Okay.
What? This keeps moving.
Yep. Alright, so...
Moving it back.
So that's that. Now we need to travel back to, No. Now we need to travel back to Quamdar. Quamdar, and this is exactly why I left those three characters exactly where they are. One is in Isla, one is in Ofera, and one is in Quamdar. I'm going to walk into Quamdar. We already healed at the inn, so let's just go to the church and save. Come on. Alright, we'll continue, and then what we're going to try to do now is head We're gonna try to get all the way back to the temple. See if we can get back to the temple. Tetris video is safe so the boys can watch it too. Thank you, Madman. I appreciate you, you let me know.
What is that?
What is what?
That.
It's a demon. Sorry. We're just gonna run from all these fights just because we're trying to get back to the
pyramid.
temple. No, it can't, because the pyramid can't go to this town. It can't get here. This is the last town in the game and the last dungeon in the game. And that pyramid can't get to this place.
Why couldn't you just fly around? Oh yeah.
What?
I was thinking just go straight through.
What do you mean?
But I keep forgetting that this is the last place, so you can't.
Yeah, this place is blocked off, so you can't fly here on Steiner. You can't fly here on the pyramid thing.
Ghosts?
No, they're just a little see-through, but they're not really ghosts. Oh, come on. So many fights.
When I'm in Pokemon, I can't retreat fights if I'm in a battle. So, if I'm trying to catch something, then I can. That's the only time that I can. I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
I mean, you can always run from a fight.
Why is there only one bad guy? You can't run from gym leaders.
No, you can't run if it's a trainer battle, but
only one
a wild
bad
battle.
guy?
I don't know why there was only one bad guy that time.
In my Pokemon, you have to just catch them. You don't do that.
Oh, that's right. And Let's
Yeah.
Go. Yeah. Yeah, in Let's Go, you can't run from just any fight. Oh. Alright. Snooze again. Oh dang. Percy's already groggy. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
What does that mean? Does that mean he's a bad guy?
No, Percy's my guy. Percy's one of my guys. I'm just trying to get to the temple so we can end. Okay, so we're back in the temple. Everybody's, for the most part, healed up. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me put this over here.
Take that out.
Hold on. We are going to save state. Save state, slot 1. Okay, and we're gonna finish up, guys. Do you want to chill around while I say bye to everybody, or do you want to go upstairs?
Stay.
Okay. Stay? Okay. Cool. Alright, folks.
Moon.
What?
I can make moon.
Just scoot up some. There we go. Alright, folks, we're gonna end the stream here. I appreciate all you guys coming out and hanging out. It looks like we're probably going to beat the game tomorrow, which is super exciting. And it's super, like, timing is, like, great because, like, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, too. Like, I started this game on my birthday a month ago, just over a month ago. And it was like, hey, it's my birthday. I got this game on my birthday when I turned 10 years old. It was the first ever role-playing game I'd ever played. And it's my all-time favorite because it has such a strong place in my heart, type of thing. And now here we are a little over a month later, and on the day of Thanksgiving, I'm very likely to beat this game. So it's almost like coming full circle, like I'm thankful for this game type of thing, and I'm thankful I finally got to beat it for the first time. So kind of cool how that worked out. I want to remind everybody of the Golden Acorn. The golden acorn from this week comes from a retired U.S. Army CSM. Hey, Cal, you want to read it? It's right here. Starts there at PT.
PT may not be the best thing you can do today, but it is the best thing you can do every day.
No, stop. That was the end. That was a period.
Oh, I didn't see that.
PT may not be the best thing you can do today, but it is the best thing you can do every day. And PT here, folks, is talking about physical training in this particular case, but this quote isn't just talking about physical training. In my opinion, this can refer to anything that you can create into a good habit. In other words, folks, anything that you're trying to turn into a habitual thing in your life to yield good results in your life long term, doing something once isn't necessarily going to be the greatest thing you can do for your life. But doing something multiple times on a consecutive basis at a regular cadence, that's what's going to yield results. So folks, I don't know what you're trying to do in your life right now, whatever you're trying to get goal-wise, but I want to encourage you to stick with it and don't just do it on one-off occasions. If you're trying to exercise, don't just exercise today. It might not be the best thing you do today. But you need to do it today and tomorrow and the next day. Don't just eat healthy today, eat healthy every day. Don't just read a book this week, read a new book every week. Those types of things. I know I keep using the same examples, but those are, popular ones, right? But adapt this to your own life, and hopefully you can be encouraged by the golden acorn this week. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'm super excited about being able to finish this game potentially tomorrow. And yeah, do you guys have anything to say?
No. Bye.
What does Daddy usually say?
I forgot. Stay squirrely.
Yeah. You don't want to say stay squirrely? Isn't it funny though? No. All right, folks. Thanks for everything. You guys are amazing. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your hump day. And as always,
stay squirrely.